Here's what we'll use to put our flower together and to color it. We need a set of needle nose pliers, some wire cutters, green floral tape, 3 brushes, a flat brush, a small to medium sized round brush, and a large brush. The petal dusts we're going to use are kiwi, moss green, violet, daffodil, wedgwood blue, a little bit of super pearl dust, and some cornstarch. To the bottom of our center, we're going to apply a really soft creamy color, and to make this color I'm going to use some daffodil and pull in a little bit of cornstarch to lighten it up. To color the top portion of the magnolia center, I'm going to use a little bit of kiwi, a little bit of moss green, a little bit of wedgwood blue, and I'm going to lighten it up with my cornstarch. I'm going to use the medium brush, rounded brush, and just gently dab the color on. I don't want to break any of the points, but I do want to make sure that the color gets all the way in it. Okay, now it's time to put our petals on. We're going to use our smallest petals first. You want to bend it back just very slightly and very gently and pull it right up under the bud so the wires meet. To activate your tape, you want to pull it tight and wrap it around. And I'm pulling the tape as I'm wrapping, and now tear it off. And then put your petal in place. It should fit right up under the bud. The second petal's going in now, and we're going to place it as if it were divided into 3 equal parts, 1, 2, and then 3. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one. And again, I'm pulling the tape to make it sticky and securing it to the wire. And then our third petal will go at the end of the triangle. 2, 3. Okay, let's stretch the tape to make it sticky. Wrap it tightly around the wire. All right, and then let's put them in place. So there you go, that's the first set. 1, 2, 3. So the second row of petals, which are our medium petals, will be placed in between the smaller petals. And we'll use 3 of those as well. Okay, now that our second row of petals have been placed, it's time to do the third. And we're going to place them in between the second row of petals, just like we did before. And we'll put all 3 on, wrap them tight, there we go. And there's your magnolia with all 9 petals attached. All right, so now that we've got our petals attached and we've made our magnolia, let's give it a little bit of color and make it look really beautiful. I'm going to use some of the kiwi green just at the base of the petals to give it a little bit of color and make it look realistic. And I'm using a flat brush for this. There we go. Make sure we get all of our petals. And you just want to highlight it. You don't want to make it really, really dark. I like to come back and tip the edges too. And just in certain places, not all the way around. There you go. Just that little bit of color really brings it to life. Make sure you get all the petals. And your flat brush is great for putting color on just the edge of your petals. Now I'm going to come back with the violet and just add some accent to it. Just a little dab in the very center of the flower, of the petal, just the very center of the petal. Just a little bit, just to give it some interest. And we'll do this on all the petals. And I'm going to highlight the center of it as well. And again, be really careful not to break the points. And a little dab in the very, very center. And last, I'm going to add a little bit of dry pearl dust, not a lot, just a little bit, to the petals. And that'll kind of help break the whiteness. I don't want it to be shiny and glossy, but just something to bring it to life. Kind of break the stale look. And we'll put it on each petal. And you can add it to the back as well. Just continue it on around. And I'm using a big round fluffy brush for that. And there you go, there's our finished magnolia.